Good morning. A lot of people's asked me when I went on these mission trips overseas what I actually done. Well, my first mission trip to Panama, we helped build a church in the jungles, a little community called Portraya Palmer. And I helped that project from the start to the end. We started in February, and about March, April, we finished that project, built a church, and it was a multi-purpose building where the Indian women could sew and make dresses, and a lot of them made jewelry and dresses and sold them, and we helped build that building. And then I went a lot on my own. We would raise money. Most of it I would raise on my own. We'd raise money and get funds up to buy the school kids' school supplies. It started out about 20 or 30 kids in this school. There was three school buildings in the 93s when I first started going. And by 2018, there was 350 kids. And every time we went, they kept being more and more kids. And we would buy school supplies and take New Testaments and pass out. And a lot of the churches didn't have Bibles, and we would raise funds and get Bibles and give out to these little churches. A lot of them, they wouldn't be but about 10 or 12 people going to the church, and the only one that had the Bible was a preacher. And so they were tickled to death to get Bibles that so they could actually have one of their own. And back in the 90s, the wages were like 50 cents. If you was a real good worker, you might make up to 60 cents an hour. Um, at the same time, my sister-in-law was having a house built, a pretty nice looking house, and I asked her how much it was. I asked the guy laying the brick how much he charged to work. He said, "Well, it depended. If he furnished his meals himself, it was $13 a day. But if you furnished his meals, he worked for $8 a day. So that's how cheap labor was." And we just thought we'd pass that along to y'all, and we hope somebody out there enjoys these little clips we're putting on here. And we'll talk to y'all later.